This is the new HP Victus 2024 with the new Intel HX processors. Let's review. The new HP Victus comes with Intel 14th Gen and also 13th Gen CPUs along with NVIDIA RTX 4050 or 4060 or 4070 GPUs, which means we will have a lot of performance here and we are seeing a powerful gaming laptop. Okay, let's start with the body and chassis design. This year's HP Victus has better overall build quality compared to last year, and it comes with aluminum lid and plastic keyboard deck. But my problem with the hinge is still there. Even though it is better than last year, but still I can say I don't like the hinge here. Because we have 1-point hinge here, but in other gaming laptops with better hinge we have 2-point hinge. So I don't like the hinge here and it is too wobbly too. The keyboard is one of the best things about this laptop. I really like using it and it feels great in long typing sessions. Also, it only has one single zoom white backlit. The trackpad isn't that good in terms of material quality, but holy shit man, it feels good and it's accurate. I can say even with plastic trackpads, you can make a good and accurate trackpad that works just fine, and I like this. Some other brands like Lenovo should just take a lesson here and they should learn from HP in terms of trackpad. I like it. It is one of the best trackpads and the best plastic trackpad I've ever used in any laptop. So what about ports? I can say the port selection on this laptop is decent enough. We have 4 USB ports, one HDMI 2.1, one RJ45 at 1 gigabit per second, and one charging port that can charge your laptop up to 230 watts, and one audio combo jack that can support good and high-res audio output quality, which is good. But the problem here is we have only one USB Type-C port. The other ports are USB Type-A ports at 5 gigabits per second, and the only Type-C port supports Thunderbolt 4, which is good. We have one Thunderbolt 4 port here, but I can say 4 USB ports is already not enough, and having only one USB Type-C port is just not good. We want at least 2 USB Type-C ports on this laptop, on any gaming laptop, because let's be honest, there is a lot of Type-C accessories out there, and with only one USB Type-C port, we're gonna have problems with this laptop. About the weight and portability, I can say this laptop is like other gaming laptops with HX processors, and it is heavy. It weighs around 3 kilos with the charger, and it is not that good for portability, but it's a gaming laptop. You have NVIDIA graphics, you have Intel HX processor. We can't do anything about it, but if you want good performance and great power, it comes with heavyweight. I can say in this section, I can give this laptop a good, almost good score. I wanted to give it a 6 out of 10 score, but because of some features like HP Sleep and Charge on the USB ports that can charge your phone or your other device while laptop is in a sleep mode, I can say I can give it a 7 out of 10 score if I want to go easy on it. Okay, let's talk about display. The display on this machine is 16.1 inch 1920 1080p resolution screen. It is FHD, and as always when we hear a 16-inch screen, we are reminded by a 16:10 display, not a 16:9 display. And because of this oddness in this laptop, I can say we have a weird aspect ratio on the machine, and I don't like it. The screen bezel is too big because we don't have 16:10 aspect ratio, and overall I can say I like the display here. Why? Because the display on this model comes with a 250 nits of brightness display at 64% of sRGB, and it means we don't even have good brightness and we don't have good color accuracy. At least there is 2 other models that you can buy from hp.com with 100% sRGB FHD display, and a 2K resolution display, which cost a little bit more, but let's be honest, it's worth a lot, even more than $200. Just buy a good screen for your laptop. It is just not good, and I don't like the screen here. For this section, I can give this laptop a 6 out of 10 score because the aspect ratio is not good. The color accuracy is not good, and the screen brightness is not good. Let's get to the performance. This laptop right here in this model comes with Intel 14700HX processor. It's a 20-core CPU with 28 threads, and alongside NVIDIA RTX 4060 at 120 watts. There is other variations with Intel 13th gen processors and NVIDIA 4050 or 4070 GPUs, which is good. It means you can buy this laptop in different prices and segments, which is good. As for the fan noise and wattage control, I can say the fan noise on this machine is a lot better than the models from last year. Last year model was just like an Airbus jet fan, and I didn't like it. It wasn't good. It was too loud, and it didn't work well enough because the CPU and the GPU was limited at lower wattages, and they couldn't go higher than 60 or 70 watts easy, and because of that I didn't like the HP Victus 2023. But this year in the Cinebench test we had around 150 watts GPU power, and it was good. At least I could see the CPU alone can work at 115 watts, but when you test the laptop in a CPU and GPU heavy test, the wattage lowers down to almost 80 watts in the CPU side and 80 watts in the GPU side at max. And because of that, I should say one thing: HP wants their laptop to work in lower temperatures. Because of that, they limit the CPU frequency, GPU frequency, and the CPU and GPU wattage. And in the result of that, you will get better temperatures. At max, the temperature was around 90 degrees, and it was good for a gaming laptop, but the CPU and GPU performance was too limited. It's on your side. The thing HP is doing will make your laptop last longer, but the thing Asus and Lenovo or some other brands are doing will give you more performance and more FPS in games. Which one do you want to choose? Tell us in the comments below. HP side or other one side? I like the Asus or Lenovo side, other one side, but some people will say I like my laptop to work properly, to work better in the long term, so they will choose this laptop over some other brands. By doing that, I can say HP is doing a right thing, because some rumors are saying that the problem with Intel 13th gen and 14th gen high-end CPUs in the desktop side are not only in the desktop CPUs, they are happening in the laptop CPUs too, and because of that, by undervolting the CPU or juicing the CPU with less wattage, HP is doing the right thing here. That's on their side and your side as a customer. As for the benchmarks, as I said earlier, we tested Cinebench R23 on this machine, and in Cinebench R23 we got more than 21,500 scores, which is nice. It is lower than 14650HX processor in the Lenovo Legion Pro 5, but I can say I like the performance here, and it is not that low, it's around 5% lower, but at less wattage we can say we have great performance here. In the Cinebench 2024 we have almost 1200 scores, more than 1200 scores, which is nice, and it means this laptop can do a lot of things for you, especially in the CPU side, and I just like it. And in the GPU side, the score is a little low because of the wattage limitation, as I said to you, but the 10,231 score on the GPU side in Cinebench 2024 is a good score, almost good score for 4060. We also tested Geekbench in this laptop, and as you can see on the screen, the score is higher than the competition, and I don't know why, but HP can always give us better scores in Geekbench test. We also tested Time Spy to see how well it can perform in 3D applications and games, and in this test we got around 11,291 scores, which is good, and one of of the greatest things about this score is just the CPU. The CPU can handle your games, but the GPU is a little limited, as I said. We also tested content creation workloads like Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. In Adobe Premiere, which is a CPU heavy and RAM based test, we get around 5 minutes and 26 seconds render time. It's a little too low for this laptop, but it is okay. Also, I should mention that they removed the SD card slots from the HP Victus, which is okay because it's a gaming laptop and most people will buy this laptop to play games, not plugging their SD card memories in the laptop. We also tested Adobe After Effects in this machine, and in Adobe After Effects we got good results, almost good results, 4 minutes and 52 seconds, which is good for this CPU and GPU in this laptop. I should also mention that this laptop supports up to 56 MHz RAM clock speed, and our RAM in here is a 32 GB 4800 MHz RAM, but the SSD here is one of the best SSDs in any laptop I've seen. Thanks HP for this SSD. It's a QXC SSD with this speed rate around 7 GB per second for read and 5.6 GB for write, which is good, and it means you will enjoy using this laptop with this SSD. We also tested some games in this machine, such as Cyberpunk 2077, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, and Apex Legends. In all games, as we tested, we got nice results. In Cyberpunk 2077, we tested this laptop in 4 different presets: Ray Tracing Ultra plus frame generation, Ultra preset with FSR, and one other preset is a custom preset without anything like DLSS, FSR, or something like that, to see how the raw performance in this laptop can work. And in that test too, we got almost okay results. I can say the results are a little mixed, but all of them were okay. We also tested Rainbow Six Siege in 3 different presets: ultra, high, and low. In the highest quality presets, the scores are a little lower than the competition. In the lowest, we got better than any competition like Lenovo Look and Asus stuff, which is good. It means the CPU can handle a lot of things for you. In Valorant, which is a CPU heavy game, we got up to 530 FPS. It's, I think, okay, because I've seen more than 600 at max, but it is okay, and this is one of the best results I've seen in Valorant, which is good. It means this laptop can handle eSport titles without any problem. In Apex Legends, we got around 140 FPS in average in ultra quality, and in low quality we got 187 FPS, which is good. It means, as I said, the CPU on this laptop can carry the GPU with the low wattage. And if you want to play games, especially eSport titles, this laptop can handle all of them for you. We also tested Shadow of the Tomb Raider in this laptop, and as you can see on the screen, the results are just fine, and it's like the competition, like Asus TUF F16 and Lenovo Look 2024. We reviewed both laptops, and we will link them below this video, so you can choose between these laptops to see which one is the best for you. As for the performance, I can say I like the performance in this machine, and I should note that the performance per dollar for this machine is just amazing. With around $1,100, you can get an i7 14th gen HX processor, NVIDIA RTX 4060, and 16 GB of RAM, but the display is garbage. You can upgrade it to better screen and 32 GB with just $200 more, which means with $1,300 you can get one of the best gaming laptops in the market. For the performance section, I can give this laptop an 8 out of 10, which means I was happy with it. Okay, let's talk about speakers, webcam, and battery. The speakers on this laptop are okay. They are not the best, but they are not the worst, and I like it. They are almost good speakers, but I can recommend you to buy an $40 JBL or some other brand like Mifa or Anker or something like that, external speakers, and connect it to your laptop. they work a lot better. But for like movie watching or something like that, they are well enough and they can do the job for you. So this is the webcam quality of HP Victus 2024. What do you think about it? I think it is okay. It has a 1080p webcam and it has a turn off switch, which is good. It's a physical switch. I like it. And what do you think about the mic quality? Tell us in the comments below. And the screen bubble is... As for battery life, this laptop has a 70 watt-hour battery capacity, and the battery capacity is too low, but the battery life is just amazing, around 7 hours of battery life. It is one of the best laptops in terms of battery life. Overall, I can say HP laptops have good battery life. Expect the HP Omen 17 we reviewed a few months ago, and I can say I like the battery life in almost every HP laptop, and I don't know how they do it, but they are doing it right. Overall, I can say in conclusion, I like the HP Victus 2024. I hate the screen, but you can upgrade it to a better screen in HP website. I don't like the hinge, but other things was just great, and I like every other thing about this laptop. So I can suggest you to buy this laptop if you want a good gaming laptop under $1,500. It means it is one of the best mid-range gaming laptops in the market. What do you think about HP Victus 2024? Tell us in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.